Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here in Dallas because Texas has a special place in my heart, for real. See, when I was 16 years old, I won a scholarship. And all the way from Italy, I was shipped to Kilgore, Texas. How many of you know Kilgore? See, quite a bunch. Kilgore is this tiny place in East Texas where everything is about oil, literally everything. They are famous for the ranch rats. They have an oil museum. And they're also super proud of having the world's richest acre, because once it was literally the world's richest acre with the strongest concentration of oils. I don't know if it was my year in Kilgore, Texas, and at that point I had, I could go all in for oil or do just the opposite. And probably was my rebellion stage back then, but I decided to do just the opposite and be in the space of sustainability and green finance. But in reality, I put myself through school. I graduated from Bocconi in Milano and then from Harvard in Boston. And thanks to science and thanks to economic theory, I realized that the way forward was going to be sustainable economy. But let me be clear, I think we own a lot to the oil industry, and it boosts progress for a century, but that's not the future. We are all tired of breathing polluted air, or eating fish that has eaten plastic in the ocean. Are we? So we need to use our resources, who are finite, they are not infinite, in a wisely way. And this is what sustainability is all about, is making sure that we create an economy based on the principles that we are not damaging the planet for us and for the future generation. Today, we sit in an incredible time of history because we have so many complex challenges that we have to face and solve. I will always identify them as challenges that go from economy to society to industrials. And the way to move forward for me, but I'm pretty sure for you guys as well being here, is through sustainable principles. At the same time, we're seeing an amazing revolution happening. Artificial intelligence, it's everywhere. AI is becoming the new norm and enable us to quickly make sense of an enormous amount of data, to find patterns, predict risk, but also enable us to make smarter decisions faster. Now, think for a moment how powerful a tool like AI can be if used with purpose, if used for sustainability. How many of you today use ChatGPT even just to write a quick email? Everybody almost, right? Do you know that if you ask 25 prompts, so 25 ask to ChatGPT, you are consuming 1 bottle of water. 25 prompts, it's equal to 2.9 watt hours of electricity. So AI is amazing, it's an amazing tool. It helps us do better and faster what we want to do, yet it's incredibly energy intensity. This is one big challenge that we have to face as we move forward. We are at the beginning of this incredible industrial revolution, yet we need to use AI in a way that does not negatively impact the planet, exploiting the natural resources that we have. We use the word AI and Gen AI almost if they mean the same thing, but they don't. AI has been here for over a decade and enable us to think and analyze data faster and smarter. But Gen AI enable us to generate, to create output. This is a very important difference because both of those technologies are needed today to face the challenges that we all know we have. For example, climate monitoring. We can use AI to analyze satellite data and detect illegal mining or deforestation problems. But we can also use GenAI. Remember, GenAI creates new outputs. We can use GenAI to generate climate scenario simulation based on the data that we can extract from AI. Let me give you another example, energy efficiency. We use AI to optimize energy grids, creating forecasting models of demand and supply. And then we can use GenAI to create personalized energy saving recommendation per user. You can understand how literally we are at the beginning of this amazing revolution where everything can happen faster and quicker, but it needs to have purpose. We are the brilliant minds that can use those tools to create good purpose. Let's see, and I have tons of examples. Another example, sustainable finance. I am in the space of investing and sustainable finance. AI can analyze data and enable us to create, for example, unstructured and structured assessment of an investment. GenAI can enable us to create reports. We can ask, give me the report of my 401k and how my companies and the companies in my portfolio do compared to the benchmark. And boom, GenAI will create that data. I love data because we need to be aware of what we can do next, and we can do that only if we have access to data. So the new industrial revolution, it's all about thinking and thinking through data, which is amazing. Most of the times we have always faced challenges of what was called asymmetry information. We didn't have enough information to make informed decision. Now we do. We have the tool that can enable us to generate data, but we need to learn how to use it, how to harvest this new tool for good. I am a huge fan of technology. I always have been. Because it enables us to do things better and faster. AI is incredibly powerful. And in order to face water scarcity or understand the climate patterns, a human mind can compute up to an extent. But using AI and then GenAI, we can do better and faster. But the ingenuity of humans will always be there. We need to instruct, we need to write the prompts for AI to be of good use. So very, very important. I said we are at the beginning of a new industrial revolution, but we cannot just witness this. We need to be actors. It will require everybody in this room to write better prompts for AI, to write prompts that can enable us to face new solutions for the sustainability challenges that we are facing. I want to really try to provide this feedback. If we use AI, we can do more and faster. But if we use AI with an infusion of sustainability principles, we can do good. Every prompt that we write needs to be built with one single idea to create good purpose. To make this revolution a sustainable revolution, in my head, we need to do three things. Direct AI with intentionality. Transition towards a less polluting economy and less polluting energy usage. I just said AI is super energy intense. And if we continue the way we do, it's going to be a terrible revolution because we are going to continue to pollute. And that's not the way to go. We need to figure out a way, and very fast because the clock is clicking, to move from pollution, energy efficiency, and green energy. So these are 3 steps. We're currently polluting. We are moving towards energy efficiency. But in reality, more than energy efficiency, we really need to move fast towards green energy. Energy that doesn't create problem for us, our health, and for the overall environment. And third, we also really need to infuse sustainable principle into every single decision that we let AI make for us, or every single elaboration that we ask AI to generate for us. About 15 years ago, I started finding my niche of obsession. It was sustainability applied to finance. I was very lucky. I was the youngest impact investing fund manager in Europe to manage a fund that was investing everywhere in the world with one goal: sustainability. I started integrating into old financial modeling new data coming from sustainability, so new sustainability data. Literally, most of the time, I didn't know what I was doing. Because when you are pioneering something new, you have an idea, but you're learning as you do. You learn, you pivot, you talk to other people, you reverse. But I was happy because I realized that the only way to move things forward and to move things forward fast is by investing time and money. By doing this exercise, I also realized that it wasn't just about my willingness, it was about getting access to the right data. So I started my company. It's a fintech company called Physis that enables today investors to access sustainability information for over 14,000 companies globally and 335,000 funds. We are integrating AI into an investment model. We take AI and develop new coding, new solution to extract data, clean this data, and give it back to investors. So I find my little niche. I'm obsessed with it. My ask to you today is that, and today, by the way, not tomorrow, not in a week, because again, the clock is clicking, is that you will find your own niche of obsession. You will find a problem you really want to solve. Because literally, it takes each one of us to make this revolution happen and make it happen in the right way. Be resilient, have a big vision. We need you. AI itself will not save the world, will not even destroy it, but will not save the world. It's the people who will harness AI with purpose that it will make change happen. So my ask to you is, let's be those people. Let's infuse sustainability into AI process, because AI is powerful, but who gives it purpose, it's even more. Thank you.